When it comes to hiring an interior designer, it is considered a luxury expense, and it is an expense that many households are not able to add into their budget. Well, the whole purpose of my YouTube channel is to share with you designer tricks of the trade, give you design inspirations and tips so that you'll be able to be that successful decorator in your home and create the home of your dreams. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the keys to successful decorating in your home. So stay tuned, and you may want to get a pen and paper because this is going to be some great information that I'm going to share with you. Okay guys, the first thing I want to talk about is lighting. Lighting is so crucial to a space because it creates the mood and the atmosphere of the space. Now there's three types of lightings you should have in a space. That's ambient, task, and accent lighting. Now your ambient lighting is your general overall purpose lighting. And that's just basically light so you're able to walk around in the space. That can be through chandeliers, recessed or track lighting, lighting from ceiling fans, basically just the lighting that's in the space. Now the next type of lighting you should have is task lighting. And that's the type of lighting you need to have in a space to perform your everyday functions such as reading, grooming, doing homework, basically doing any type of functioning in the space. You're going to need your task lighting, and that can be done with the lamps. That can be done with just any additional form of lighting that's added on tables or added on side tables or added in bookcases. Now the third type of lighting you're going to need, and that's accent lighting. And accent lighting highlights paintings, sculptures, collections, houseplants, and that type of lighting should be 3 times brighter than your overall general or ambient lighting because you're highlighting certain things in a space. So that's why lighting is so important to a space because, like I said, it sets the mood and the atmosphere, and as well is also functional. Now the next design component I want to talk about, and that is accessorizing in odd numbers. And you're probably wondering, well, why odd numbers? Well, because when you accessorize in odd numbers, it creates more of an interesting, more eye-catching type of decorative vignette. And also when you decorate in odd numbers, it creates eye harmony, and it also forces movement in a space. Now, I cannot stress enough the importance of using mirrors in a space. When you use a mirror in a space, it makes the room appear larger, and it also helps to move the light around the space. Now, you can incorporate mirrored furniture, mirrored trays, mirrored decorative accents, but whatever you do, always include a mirror in your space. Now I know this design component is going to be hard for some people, especially for those who's always looking for a sale. Do not use matching furniture in a space. A room should feel collected. And when you go out and you purchase the matching sofa, love seat chair, matching coffee table, end tables, it just looks like you went to the store and you just purchased the whole vignette and brought it back to your home and dropped it right in your space. Try incorporating different furniture pieces. Purchase a sofa at one store. Get complimentary accent chairs at another store. Make your space scream you, not the store. Okay? So I know that's hard, but you will see the results you'll get when you have a space that's more collected and not look like it was purchased right off the showroom floor. Now this design component are for my collectors out there. You've worked so hard at putting that collection together, so why not keep the collection together and display it as a collection? I know we sometimes want to spread our collections around the space or have a few of the pieces in the living room and some in the family room, but no one's going to be able to take in all the hard work or even look at the beauty of the collection if it's spread it throughout your home. Bring that collection together, highlight that collection because it is a collection. So that's another design component. Keep your collections displayed together. Now this one's going to be easy, and this is probably one of the least expensive design components by way you can change the whole look and atmosphere of a space, and that is paint the room. Now don't get me wrong, I've designed some spaces where the walls have been white, but that's only because it's been a very modern space or a very minimalistic space, and my client had some very expensive art that they wanted to showcase. But if you are wanting warmth and depth to your space, paint the space. If you're fearful of color, paint an accent wall, but please do not leave the walls white. Use the paint. That is the least expensive way to change a space, and very, very, very economical on the budget as well. And the last design component I want to talk about, and that's mixing patterns. Again, we go back to the rule of three. You want to always try to have 3 different patterns in a space. You want to start off with your large pattern, which is called the lead pattern, and that's going to be the more bold and graphic pattern. Then your second pattern should be on a medium scale, and then your third pattern should be a smaller print. Now, the key to making patterns work, make sure each pattern have the same color flowing. It can be totally different pattern scales and totally different graphics, but as long as one color is fluid throughout each pattern, then it's going to look great in your space. So don't be afraid of pattern. Mix up your patterns. Start off with 3 and you're going to love the results that it brings in your space. So guys, hopefully these keys to successful decorating that I've just shared with you will help you to become a decorator in your home, so that way you'll be able to create the home of your dreams. So in closing, decorate your home to tell your story. It's Hope. Bye for now.